Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Nyesom Wike, says the upcoming 2027 presidential election will be the easiest contest for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, describing the opposition in Nigeria as weak in planning and incapable of winning presidential election. Speaking during a press briefing in Abuja on Tuesday, Wike argued that the current administration deserves credit for allowing democratic processes to run naturally without undue interference.
I'm sure that if the president wanted to win Osun at all cost, I would be involved. And I would have been there. And the governor would have known that it would have been different. Election is not one day. Election is not one day. Election is a process. You can't just get up in the morning to go and win the election. President is a politician now. So people should not, when they say effort of federal government, what do you see to show that federal government is seriously interested to win this? If colleagues, governors, as of a party, think that by going there, we have a form of influence, it is to the people. I didn't see anything that anybody would tell me federal government did. Do you know what you are talking about if federal government carry influence? Do you not see 2019 influence in the university election? Where you saw federal might, where the military was fully involved, where women came out naked, carrying their breasts, showing the soldiers, look at our breasts, you won't do anything here today. That's what they say. When you see might, military might, federal might, where you see where military base was turned to collection center, that's when they talk about federal might. Come on, when you say people like that, there is party no contest. If you were trying to support Adeleke, why did you feed the candidate? Their candidate have lost. You are now saying, oh, but thank God the Accord Party won. Are you a member of Accord Party? If you are talking about coalition, you would have done the coalition before then. You would have come to say, look, everybody in this party step down. We want Accord to win this election. Then you would have made sense. Then after the election.
While reflecting on past elections, Wike contrasted the current political climate with the 2023 general election, which he described as stressful and uncertain for the incumbent president, and criticized opposition candidates and parties, specifically targeting the African Democratic Congress (ADC) and past PDP presidential contenders, whom he described as having internal divisions and poor performances in recent governorship polls.
So, we won. Look, they won. What did you say? He said, President, I thank you for allowing a free and fair election. And for that purpose, I want to reiterate my commitment I made to you. I will still support you for a second term. So they are thinking that, having said, oh, Adeleke, you have won, they are looking for a way to enter. Unfortunately, the government is smarter than them. The government says, don't come here. You are bad luck, people, don't come here. Don't come and tell me now that I have won, I have defeated Tinubu. If Tinubu did not allow free and fair election, would I have won? No. Because they had free and fair election. I was away, I spoke to the governor, even during the election. I spoke to him. I said, look, guys, it's all look. Everything is going on well. Fine. I said, I told you. Why are you all this? Of course I know. If one or two individuals are doing something, that does not mean that the federal government is doing anything. When you see the force of federal government, go and ask those who have survived it. People like me, who survived federal might. It's not by saying they say. It's not true. I was there when I had the president said no, you cannot stop their or close their account, something like that. Do you know what it takes for a president to come out and say, no, don't do this? If there was a federal might, he will keep quiet. He said, look,
He cited the influence of the G5 governors in the 2023 election, stressing that without such support, opposition figures stand little chance in national contest, and further urged Nigerians to evaluate leadership based on actionable steps taken to address challenges rather than emotional sentiment.
Look, I allow everybody to do their job, but he came out to say, EFCC, no. He would have said, I will not interfere. Tomorrow, if I do this now, you will tell me to do the same thing tomorrow. But he said, no. I will not allow this to happen. Even if it will happen, let it be after the election. And that tells you, and immediately he won, the president called him. What does he tell you? And the governor tell you, president has just called me, congratulating me. I won my own election. Federal night, nobody called me. Oh. Nobody called me. After I defeated them, nobody in the government then called me. Oh. And then somebody won. President is calling you, congratulating you. And then somebody has the guts, the timidity to say, oh, after they defeated Federal, you don't invite trouble for somebody who did not look for any trouble. Adeleke, remember, Adeleke has never been too critical about the government. You remember that? Ordinarily, Adeleke would have been with them if things had worked out well. So, I don't see anybody, these people who have no basis. I think they believe they want federal government. What happened in the FCT election? What happened in the FCT election? That one was rigged. If they had won, it would have been a template that they defeated federal government. When they lose, government manipulated the process. When they win small thing, they would have shown their might. No, it's not done so.